No, there won't be an ETF. But I do think that the people who are in it for that are going to use that as a chance to sell. But this thing is, you can't kill it.
Ooh, can't.
And the late Charlie Munger, who was so brilliant on so many things, was blind to this. Now you can say, wait a second, maybe it's all going to come
Jamie
unravel.
Dimon has not spared any negative words.
No, but look, I mean, it's a reality and it's a technological marvel, and I think people have to start recognizing that it's here to stay. The SEC's been against it almost the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean that every one of these is here to stay, but I do think that this is a remarkable comeback that was unexpected, except for all the bulls who turned out to be right.
Gensler does a lot of jawboning.
Didn't work.
It's your boy Crypto Million back with another one. Why is Jim Cramer on TV, family, the biggest jinx of all time? He came out a few days ago, maybe it was yesterday, and had a bullish stance on Bitcoin. That doesn't mean he's bullish on crypto, but for the first time in a long time, he had a bullish stance on crypto. I'm not against what he says. I'm against his stance because his stance usually means you're supposed to do the opposite of Jim Cramer. And as you see today, we got a massive dump. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to ask AI, what is the approval chance based on a 1 from 10 from all the information we know? Do you believe the Bitcoin ETF will get approved? Family, it was some shocking results, so stick to the video to the end. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. I took an opportunity to DCA. I will let you know on my Patreon what plays I decided to DCA, so consider the Patreon. And if you want to be part of a beautiful community, a vibrant community, one of the most lit communities in cryptocurrency, go join the Discord. It's free. What you waiting for? Watch the video, go join the Discord. All right, so let's get into it. We've seen a massive dump here from Bitcoin. I woke up and I was like, what happened? You know what I mean? This thing wicked all the way down to almost 39,000. That's insane. That's insane, right? In the last 24 hours, we got over 630 million liquidations, family. So again, opportunity here. I don't think this is a situation where you can say, oh, we're catching a falling knife. The momentum in crypto is bullish, and the trend is your friend to the end. So for the people that's on the sidelines, and I seen a X tweet here from my boy Crypto Archie earlier, and he said the main reason why a lot of people are broke in cryptocurrency is because they are so afraid to buy into the fear. Everybody has got used to focusing on chasing these green candles. In fact, some of the hottest narratives have gotten overlooked by the meme coin rise, and usually that's a top signal. So I've been seeing a lot of people moving in certain ways they wouldn't necessarily move. Even these bigger influencers, you're seeing the meme coin craze. But what has Millie been doing? I've been focusing on what I know will be successful. AI, in my opinion, AI and gaming, right? Been using this opportunity, all of these liquidations, right? This is somebody selling a bag for a shark like myself to buy their bag and someday become a whale. So I am excited for the correction because it gives people an opportunity who are on the sidelines, who are brave, an opportunity. And I say this all the time. This is going to, for the people that miss out on this is going to be probably your last chance at generational wealth. If you got a family line like myself that has no successful people, what are you waiting for? All right, let's get into it. All right, January 3rd, man, day 3, we tapped in. Okay, so Cramer came out here, tanked the market, right? He was bullish, he tanked the market, right? Not allegedly, right? We got a whole bunch of liquidations. Bitcoin has since tried to rebound. Right now, looks like it did top out at about 42K, and looks like it's on its way down to back down, right? It didn't put that V-shaped pattern in there, a lot of people. So I think there will be opportunity here in the altcoin sector because we've seen a lot of altcoins, pretty much get massacred on this news. Focus on the narratives that's the strongest. Focus on the altcoins that bounce back the hardest because that shows you, family, the strength in the market. Again, the trend is your friend to the end. Now let's get into why, right? Why? This is the article that the Matrix Port point out. A little bit after they came out and said that the Bitcoin ETF could potentially get approved. So one day later, after coming out with an article saying that it can get approved, they come out and say this, right? Say, Matrix on Target projects a January rejection for Bitcoin spot ETFs by the SEC, cautioning traders to hedge long exposure. With SEC Jerry Gensler's skepticism towards crypto, 20% Bitcoin price drop and anticipated upon ETF denial through a positive end of the 2024 outlook remains, right? So they still think, though that, they said though, right? They put though there, that they're still positive. They think the ETF will eventually get approved. They just don't see it getting approved. In January 10th, a lot of people believe it will get approved in January 10th. But there's people that think that it won't get approved. And we'll get into what AI thinks. But this is, they put their market analysis, and then we seen a huge dump as maybe people are looking to front run the buy the rumor sell the news event here. And I would recommend you guys go check out the full article. Bitcoin Archive updated, said Bitcoin price dumped 9% in an hour on the basis of a report by Matrixport predicting a SEC rejection of all Bitcoin ETFs. Their justification was politics. 5 voting commissioners are Democrats. We know that Democrats hate crypto, right? Democrats don't like crypto. Applicants haven't satisfied the SEC requirements. You're seeing these applications continuously get revised, and they still haven't seemed to satisfy the SEC. And there's not a political justification to approve Bitcoin ETF. A lot of people got wrecked from FTX. A lot of negative things happened in the bear market that they still are looking at, like, can Bitcoin be manipulated? They want to approve the ETF, but they want to make sure that this is not a asset that can be manipulated, where a lot of people could potentially get wrecked. Because what happens if Bitcoin wrecks the masses, right? Then that comes back on the SEC. So I can understand, their concern when you look at what happened in the bear market. We have to, as bullish as I want to be, as biased that I want to be, I have to be realistic of what happened in the bear market and why they consider to be concerned about approving a BTC ETF, which I think eventually it will be approved. And you can see these are some of the several key factors on why Bitcoin ETF is more likely to be approved this time compared to previous attempts, which is Grayscale's legal victory. We know Grayscale won that victory around the time XRP won. SEC's increased engagement with issuers. They've been back and forth, having meetings. You're seeing Michael's strategy, right? Michael Saylor gotta sell off some of his stock and buy more Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin still is bullish. Addressing SEC concerns. Issuers has gradually addressed the SEC concerns. So again, revising that paperwork, making sure that it's up to par to the SEC's expectations. Market evolution and maturity. The market is maturing, right? We're seeing beautiful technology being minted, and we all know that blockchain is the technology that everything will be used, including the stock market, because it's trustless opposed to human error, right? Improve market surveillance. They want to make sure that they got the ain't no effery happen, right? Increase institutional interest. We know that the open interest of Bitcoin and in crypto in total has been rising. You're seeing some of the Solanas, the ICPs, the Hedera, some of the biggest projects, right? Gain and garner SEC, not even SEC, but institutional interest here. So a lot to look forward to. And my boy, what's his name? Mike Novogratz, right? Novogratz, they just dropped a new commercial here, video commenting. I don't even want to call it a commercial, but they just dropped a new video on the Bitcoin birthday here, which was 15 years ago. So you're seeing some giga giants in the space. I mean, these are billionaires bullish on the technology of Bitcoin. So what does AI think, right? I asked AI a series of questions to act as a DeFi analyst and give me a prediction based on 1 to 10 if they think the Bitcoin ETF will get approved, right? And you can see here that let's talk about what AI. So go check out that video. Mike Novogratz, my boy, stepping, right? Stepping. Love to see it. Love to see billionaires into the Bitcoin ecosystem there. But let's get into this what AI thinks, right? So we can go here. So AI went over everything. He says the prospect of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission approving a Bitcoin ETF in January 2024 has garnered mixed opinions. Matrixport predicts a rejection of all Bitcoin ETF proposals, citing political factors and composition of the SEC's commissions as a key reason. On the other hand, optimism prevails in certain market cycles, with polymarket traders estimating an 89% chance of approval. Reports from Daily Coin also lean towards a positive outcome, suggesting that the SEC is set to approve the first Bitcoin ETF by the specific deadline. Bloomberg ETF analyst James Seifert and Eric Balukanas has reported by Cointelegraph anticipated approval, highlighting the SEC's increased engagement with ETF issuers and recent market developments. And I said, well, give me a rating, 1 to 10. Will this get approved by January 10th? And man, you can utilize AI in so many ways. I utilize so many AI tools to check out contract codes. I am bullish on artificial intelligence. Man, it really makes life easier, right? So this is what AI said. Artificial intelligence, AI. It says, considering these varying perspectives, my prediction would be on the higher side of the probability scale, around 7 to 8 out of 10. This reflects the more optimistic market sentiment and the SEC's evolving stance towards cryptocurrency investments, despite some opposing views in the inherent unpredictability of regulatory decisions. So they gave it a 7 or 8 out of 10 based on everything that, we went over, right? We went over predictions, we went over what the SEC was doing, we went over the rising bullishness of the approval. They said, hey, 70-80% chance that this gets approved by January 10th. And I want to know you guys' opinion. Do you think the Bitcoin ETF will get approved by January 10th? What's your take on Jim Cramer bullish? And does he really have the opposite effect on the market? Is that a thing? I think it's a thing. I don't know what are we doing on TV. And I want to remind you guys, we do got 104 days until the next halving cycle. So go shoot over to the Discord. It's free, right? We'll continue to monitor the cryptocurrency sector. As you can see right here, Bitcoin still falling off, and we still got massive discounts here with the altcoin sector. So I'll be dropping my DCA coins in my Patreon right after this video. And if you want to be part of a lit community, lit crypto community, go join the free Discord. Let me know in the comments, man. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.